Welcome back to Nora of Medical Tutorials. I'm Nora, your virtual trainer. Today, we're diving deeper into our latest Holter software, NH301. This video will focus on preparing for Holter recording and downloading Holter recording data. Once you've got your NH301 analysis system all set up, you're ready to dive into Holter recording. Here's the relevant steps. 1. Prepare the patient. 2. Connect the recorder to the computer. 3. Enter the patient data. 4. Adjust the test parameters. 5. Upload data to the recorder. 6. Initiate the recorder. 7. Verify or modify data in the recorder. 8. Start recording. Remember, the exact steps might vary depending on your specific Holter recorder model and how it connects to your system. Let's start by preparing for a Holter recording using NH301. First things first, prepare the patient's skin and position the recorder electrodes on properly cleaned locations. The scheme of placement will depend on your recorder model and the type of test. Now that your patient is all set, let's prepare the recorder for a new Holter recording. Connect the recorder to the computer. You have two options. First option, connection via USB. Confirm that a memory card is installed in the recorder. Disconnect the ECG cable from the recorder and connect a USB cable instead. Plug the USB cable into a USB port on the computer. Second option, connection via memory card reader. Eject the memory card from the recorder. Place the memory card into the card reader. Connect the card reader to a USB port on the computer. Great, let's move on. Next is entering the patient information. Click the Prepare Recorder button on the top toolbar of the Record List view to open the patient information window. Enter patient information. Please note that in order to proceed, you must fill in at least one of patient's identifiers: patient ID, first name, last name. Click Next at the bottom right of the screen. Done. Fantastic. Now, let's adjust the recorder settings. After you have entered the patient information, you need to adjust the recorder settings. Note that all underlined values, e.g., on-off, are default settings. Select the record time from the drop-down list on the right, ranging from 24 to 336 hours. Refer to the relevant recorder manual to check the longest possible record time. Select how the patient inputs diary events. Note, input options for diary events vary by recorder model. Select the ECG recording sample rate. The higher the sampling rate, the more detailed the ECG signal will be. Select the battery type. Choose considering test length, lead quantity, and recorder model. Select pacemaker detection. On. Activate if the patient has a pacemaker. Off. Deactivate if not needed. Select options for accelerometer recording and respiration recording if needed. Click Next at the bottom right of the screen. The Select Connection window will appear. Select the connection type for the appropriate recorder. Click Refresh if you have connected additional recorders. If you're using a recorder model equipped with Bluetooth, click the Check ECG button to make sure the electrodes are connected right and the ECG is recording properly. If there is no Bluetooth device connected, this button remains inactive. Click Finish in the bottom right corner to execute the upload. A progress bar appears briefly, redirecting to Record List view when complete. You can also see additional buttons on different screens. Cancel. Exit without changes. Back. Navigate to the previous screen. Up next is initiating the recording. You're now ready to initiate recording. Follow the steps based on your connection method you have used to prepare the recorder. If you have prepared your recorder using USB, disconnect it from the USB. Detach the USB cable from the recorder. Connect the patient's ECG cable to the recorder. Insert a new battery into the recorder and turn it on. Use new, appropriate type batteries for each test. Make sure the recorder screen is turned on. If you have prepared your recorder using a memory card reader, eject the memory card from the card reader. Insert it into the recorder of the prepared patient. Insert a new battery into the recorder and turn it on. Make sure the recorder screen is turned on. Now we need to verify the recorder data. After you have initiated the recording, you need to verify recorder data for accuracy. Review the data uploaded to the recorder, such as patient information, recording duration limit, internal clock settings, pacemaker detection, and so on. Verify lead connection quality on the recorder screen. green dots beside lead pictograms indicate functional leads, while an off message requires for closer inspection of that lead. Assess the quality of the ECG traces on the recorder screen. Any abnormalities require electrode or recorder adjustments. Lastly, let's start the recording. Complete all prior steps before proceeding. Press the Enter button on the recorder. For model-specific details, consult the appropriate manual. It's important to remember that NORAV recorders come with an auto-start recording function. If you forget to manually start the recording, it will automatically initiate within several minutes, assuming all previous steps are completed. Well done! You've completed the preparation for Holter recording. With the recording complete, let's shift our focus to downloading the data. Before a Holter recording can be analyzed, first download the data either from the memory card or via USB. Upon the patient's return, ensure the recorder has been turned off automatically. Otherwise, consult the specific recorder manual to terminate the recording and to prevent the recording of artifacts. Double-click the NORAV Holter icon on your desktop to launch the NH301 analysis system. You will see the record list view. Click the Download from Recorder button on the top toolbar. A pop-up window will appear. Select and double-click one record to download, or click the Download button at the bottom right. The patient information window will appear. Validate and modify the patient's information if needed. Click Proceed in the bottom right corner to finalize the download. If successful, a confirmation message will display, allowing you to proceed to ECG data analysis. If multiple records are present, you'll return to the Records List view. And there we go, your data is successfully downloaded. That covers the basics of preparing for a Holter recording and downloading data using NH301. In our next video, we'll delve into more advanced features. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.